in UAE Warriors. Unfortunate ending to that one. No contest after shots to the back of the head. Looking to put that behind him though with a big win tonight. Patryk Czart almost looks a little bit like a Polish Powhatan. And immediately Patryk is across the ring. Nice jab to start the fight from Tresor. And Coach Ash Grimshaw in the corner of Tresor as well, so it'll be interesting to see some of that jiu-jitsu if this hits the ground. Double unders for Tresor and a beautiful takedown against the cage. Straight into half guard. It's actually in side control. Referee looking for a bit more action. Tresor in side control though. Tresor going to look to maybe get the knee on belly, pass over into mount, but at the minute, the referee is going to be looking for a little bit more action here. Patryk doing a nice job of trying to turn into him, almost gets the sweep there. And hard to see what Tresor is working for on the other side. Looking to posture up, maybe land some elbows there. It'd be nice to see a bit more jiu-jitsu coming from the way of Tresor. With Ash Grimshaw, you know that his jiu-jitsu game is going to be good. Tresor needs to try and work his knee up onto the belly, start trying to improve the position, because soon the referee is going to stand them up, or at least posture up and land a few more shots. Patryk doing a good job of stopping any real offense from Tresor. He's framing off nicely on the face, going to look to try and turn in and regain the guard.
That's good, that's good. And again. Left hand, and again. Good. Keep working it. One position.
Seeing again, Patryk just trying to bridge and maybe trying to get the position back. A couple of nice elbows landing there, not doing too much damage, but just enough to keep the action going. That was a heavier shot there. But Patryk does a great job of regaining his guard. He's got one butterfly hook in there and he's going to look to try and sweep.
Posture up, let's go, work. And again.
It's always interesting watching MMA take place inside of a ring. Very eminent of the old Pride days, but does sometimes make the grappling exchanges a little bit more tricky to get up from without the assistance of that cage. We're back to the feet now. And definitely this is where Patryk wants the fight to take place. Lovely double leg from across the cage there for Pupanga. He's going to have to try and pull the hips away from the ropes. And he's through into half guard. The ref is going to move it back into the middle. Oh, and a big right hand! Rocks up, but gets straight back to it. But his legs went for just a second. And this will maybe give Tresor that confidence boost to stay on the feet. He knows he can hurt him now. That was a lovely shot, but lovely recovery so far from Patryk. Oh, nice knee on the inside from Patryk. Tresor again with the double underhooks here. We're going to look for that trip again. Patryk doing a good job trying to frame off and land some knees. Lands one there. Lands a nice left hand too. And an intense face-off just before they go to their corners there. Very nice first round there from Pupanga. Has a very clear grappling advantage here. But the biggest moment of the round, he very badly hurt Patryk. Patryk able to recover incredibly fast though. But for a brief moment, the legs were on ice skates. Patryk coming out of Predator's gym in Southampton. Tresor coming out of the legendary, even in its short lifespan so far, GB Top Team. And you know, if you're coming out of Top Team, you are training with the best of the best in the country. Round two now, Pupanga going to be looking for more of the same. Nice jab to the body there for Tresor.
Follow up after that now. Jab again.
And we've already seen him land a really beautiful double leg takedown from across the ring. And if you're Patryk, you have to take that into consideration when you go for these big shots that you can see he's waiting for. He's waiting to land a big shot. Oh, a nice overhand right over the top on the break there for Tresor. And as soon as you've got them thinking about the takedown is when it's the best time to land these big shots, and that's exactly what Tresor did in the first round. Lovely leg kick there from Pupanga. Oh, and a double leg attempt from Patryk there, but telegraphed that, could see that coming a mile off, and Tresor did a great job of stuffing it before it even began. You can just see that right hand is twitching from Patryk. He is just waiting to uncork a big shot. But he needs to set it up. He can't just wait and hope that Tresor has his hands down. Tresor trains with some of the best fighters in the country at GB Top Team. He is going to be aware of anything that Patryk is going to try and throw it in. Patryk needs to set these up. Throw some more feints, throw some leg kicks in there. If he can get Tresor thinking about the lower shots and maybe some jabs to the body, that's when he can come overhand with the right. Until then, Tresor is going to see that overhand right coming a mile off. We see it there again. Moves out the way and lands a lovely right hand of his own. Oh, went for a lovely trip and doesn't quite get. He gets it now. I think Patryk may have held onto the ropes there. It's a beautiful takedown attempt though from Tresor. Be nice to see Tresor maybe be a little bit more active from the top though. A few more strikes. And this is the difficulty of doing MMA in the ring, is that there are the occasional resets, but a lovely sweep attempt there from Patryk. And he was looking for that in the first round. We saw him with the butterfly hook in. Tresor did a great job though of maintaining his balance and keeping that top position. But Patryk able to regain full guard though. And you can see him with the overhook on that arm. He's either going to try and sweep again or he's going to try for a triangle from the bottom. A couple of nice body shots landing on the ground for Tresor. And you can see again Patryk working that overhook, trying to go for the sweep again. And he's so almost had it. Even if he doesn't get the full sweep, if he can work his way up into a dogfight position and get back to the feet, that is where he is going to have the most success. Because at the minute, he is not having any answers for the groundwork of Pupanga. Tresor going to need to do a little bit more action to keep on the ground. Otherwise, the ref is going to stand there. He is landing some nice shots. He's got the body lock almost locked underneath the back of Patryk. Patryk not doing too much to try and get up. We saw him go for a sweep at the beginning of this ground exchange, but nothing since. No submission attempts from the back. You can see he's going for the overhook on the arm, which looks like he's trying to set up the sweep, or he's trying to potentially set up a triangle, but we're just not seeing him go for it. A nice elbow there from the top to end the second round. Another dominant round display from Tresor. And Patryk is really going to have to try and pull something out of the bag in this third round. He has clearly got a lot of power. He just needs to set the shots up. He just marches forward with his hands up. And you can see the right hand just waiting to be uncorked, but if we can see it from the side, Tresor can see it from the ring. And as soon as he tries to unload it without setting it up, he is going to get taken down again and again. He needs to pop that jab a little bit more, start throwing some leg kicks, maybe a few jabs to the body. And once he's got Tresor thinking about those shots, then he can start to work the overhand rights and trying to get these big power shots. But he is going to need a finish or an absolutely huge round just to get back into this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's choose round of applause. Final round.
Third and final round here. The undefeated Patryk Czart with everything to do in the last round. Does a good job of avoiding the right hand there from Patryk. And there we go. He's using his jab a little bit more and he's getting closer with that right hand. Oh, but a lovely shot there from Tresor. Oh, and turns it into a beautiful double leg takedown. And as frustrating as it is going to be for Patryk, you cannot blame Tresor for taking it here. He knows he can control Patryk on the ground. And other than the one sweep attempt, he's setting it up here. He needs to be more active in the guard. He needs to get his feet on the hips, try and create some space. If he can push off the hips of Tresor and create a little bit of space, he can try and stand up. But so far, we've only seen him go for one sweep per round, and that's just not going to be enough. He can't lay on his back. And they were seeing the sweep attempt again, but once he's able to create this space, he needs to start trying to get his feet on the hips of Pupanga and try and push off and get just a little bit of space to try and work his way to his knees. Because as is, Tresor is cruising to a very, very comfortable decision. Pupanga doing just enough to keep the action where it is. He's landing some nice shots to the body. And there's just no answers from Patryk. No attempts to get up other than the occasional, somewhat half-hearted butterfly sweep. It's just not going his way yet. And the referee is going to, he can't tell if he's standing them up or if he's going to move them. He's standing them up. And this is where Patryk needs to just go for broke. He has everything to do. This is exactly what he needs, but he can't get over. He can't overcommit, because if he ends up on his back again, that will be the end of the fight. And does a great job there and attempts to take the back of Tresor, but he's not got the hooks in there. Position before submission, you can't just go for that without the hooks. And he has ended up in bottom side control again. And it just shows an inexperience level on the ground, especially when you've got a guy coming out of a gym like GB Topsy, where you know he is training on the ground with some of the best. This man will be grappling with people like Simeon Powell, Luke Trainer, Ash Grimshaw. You can't expect to compete on the ground with someone of that caliber. And at this point, it's looking like it is going to be a very, very comfortable win for Pupanga. And he has done everything right. You might not enjoy the ground exchanges, but he has done everything he's needed to do to win this fight and win it comfortably at this point. He has controlled the fight on the ground. For the most part, he has controlled the fight on the feet. And Patryk has just not had any answers for the offense of Pupanga. Last few seconds in this title bout, and that is going to be a comfortable victory, you have to imagine, for Tresor Pupanga. And Patryk just didn't have any answers for the ground game. And you can see that is going to mean a lot to Tresor. Very disappointing last outing for him, where he took shots to the back of the head, and unfortunately the fight was stopped and overturned to a no contest. So to go the distance and get the win here is going to mean the absolute world to him. And not only that, but to get the belt as well. And the cap, the scorecards quickly totaled up. We are going to go over to the ring for this final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was worthy of a title contest. Let's hear it for these MMA warriors. Come on. And after 3 incredible rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, where they have reached the unanimous decision. Let's hear it for your winner and new Immortal title British champion. In the red corner, Tresor Pupanga.